the channel for games, guides, and glitches. If you're a developer or publisher, feel free to contact me at the email, and to my regular viewers, please remember to subscribe, it really helps me out. Suddenfall here with the guide for Draugen. So firstly, I went into the settings and put the subtitles on. I do recommend putting the subtitles on, and the gamma I put up to 1.25, and then I turned the music down already. These are the controls if you want to see what you're working with, and then with that we can start a new game. So I will start to say a lot of the answers you give, you can choose your option. I chose not to answer at all, just to prove that any option is an option. Just make sure you wait till the last part of the conversation before picking your option, so you don't miss out on any dialogue, as there is one achievement that is missable if we don't hear all of Lizzie's dialogue. So this is the first day, and we will be on a boat having a conversation with Lizzie, so we just have to wait for that to play out till we
The water's cold.
It's a fjord.
Get to the dock.
Not going swimming.
Boo. You're such a wet blanket, teddy bear.
You know I don't like it when you call me...
Edward Charles Harden, Esquire.
Will you promise to behave on land?
Don't I always?
Listen. Promise.
Oh, piffle and phonus balonus, Teddy. You ought to know better than to ask. Yes, I'll behave. I'll be a proper young lady. I shan't run or climb things or laugh too loud or call anyone old bean. Aside from you. So, do you think we'll find your Betty in, what did you call this village? Gravewick? Groovewick? Greywoke? It's an odd language. I don't much care for it. Perhaps Betty found herself a burly Viking warrior and went native. Put horns on her hat, drinks mead out of chalice, eats goat meat off the bone, that sort of thing. Teddy, how do you know Betty's still here?
I just do. In her letter, she wrote about...
But that's months ago. She could have gone anywhere.
Without writing, or telegraphing her editor in New York, she wouldn't do that. Betty's...
Cat's pajamas, the bee's knees, Little Miss Perfect.
Alice, you're talking about my sister.
Fine. I'm sorry. Elizabeth Sidarb. We all love her dearly. And Teddy Bear? Edward? We will find her. Betty's fine. Why, we'll see her as soon as we get to shore. She'll shower you with kisses and berate you for coming all this way from Hanover, Massachusetts to the middle of positively no way just to chase her down. Everything will be Jake, old fruit. Is that it? Is that Groovewoke? It looks so peaceful and beautiful and so desolate. Like a place built for ghosts.
Finally. I don't think I could do this for much longer.
Can't you row any faster? I'm getting frightfully bored.
How about you take over, Alice?
You slay me, Teddy, old bean. Was that thunder?
Still distant. The boat will be in safe harbor by the time the weather arrives.
So you say. But I say put your back into it, because we're sitting ducks out here. Quack, quack.
So this is where the actual game begins. Once we get off the boat.
It's so quiet. Where is everyone?
Probably working. I know it's a foreign concept to you, but that's something normal people do.
Hardy har har.
The Fretland.
So we want to head up the hill up to a point. Ignore actually looking at the location. The second time it's going to pull us to that. So do not point. Just wait till she says the third thing.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Alice. Alice who? Listen to me knocking, Teddy.
You can walk into the barrier, and you'll get a response. You want to do this 4 times.
Edward, I'm talking to you. Teddy, where are you going? Edward, get back here. I'm talking to you.
Where are you going? It means we're back at the start. So now we can look at the
Up where?
location.
I believe it's that farmhouse, all the way at the top.
Hot dog. Let's ankle.
Hold on. Let me read the letter from Mrs. Fretland first.
I'll meet you up there, old sport.
So you can pick either option,
Last one's a skunk.
just like on the boat. But again, I don't pick any option just to show you it is possible to pick any option. Gives you a little bit of freedom with this game.
Go!
So we're going to stop here, and it's going to make us read a piece of paper for the story. This isn't skippable, unfortunately.
Dear Mr. Harden, we would like to extend an invitation to visit our home. Troubled to hear of your sister's disappearance. No news to share. You'll find our farm on top of the hill. I hope I got that right. Look forward to seeing you here in October. Yours faithfully, Anna Fretland. Well, I'm here. Where are you? Did you make it to Grovik, Betty? And why did you pick this forlorn hole under the mountains? Also sprach Zarathustra.
So the main button we're going to be using at this
On my
point
way.
in the game is RB.
Right
So
on.
before we get to the rock, hit RB to get the first response.
Lissy!
Then again to get the second response.
Lissy!
And then again for the third response.
Where are you?
I'm waiting for you at the farm.
Then we want to rest at the rock. Now we have to rest at all 5 rocks to get all the audio cues.
Are you coming?
Just taking a break.
Hurry up.
You can use the left stick to get off the rock. Now some of the rocks won't have dialogue, but as I said, we need all 5 to activate all the dialogue. Unfortunately, you cannot skip any of the rocks. I tried. They're not all going to be rocks either. I'm just referring to it. But the resting points, for example, on this bench. As I was saying, RB is going to be one of the constant buttons you're going to be pushing because we need responses from Lizzie, and so you'll see me stop sometimes to hit RB. In one particular day, we will be hitting RB over and over again just to unlock an achievement, and that pretty much, when we do that, signifies more or less the end of having to do the RBs. So this rock here will get us a conversation, or a response from Lizzie.
Edward Charles Harden, I'm waiting for you.
Then there'll be one more up here, and before we go to the last one, we're going to be using RB to get 6 responses from her. So the next one's on this fence coming up, the stone fence,
Teddy,
where that little white dot is where the rest location is. There won't be any audio for this one, but as I said, we need to do them all to get all the audio from the ones that do give audio. So as you can see, the next one will be at the fence, but do not interact with it just yet. We need to be close to the fence and then hit RB to get the 6 responses we're after.
Are you here, Lissy?
Yes?
Lissy.
What is it?
Lissy. Are you here?
I'm right here.
Lissy. Are you here?
Hello.
Lissy.
And that's all 6 responses.
No need to shout.
Alice.
What is it?
Alice.
As you can see, they're just the same once you got these 6.
Are you here, Lissy?
I just wanted to quickly show that. And now we can rest for the last response.
Seriously?
You're not the one carrying a suitcase.
So this next bit's very important. Stop on the stairs, but do not come up the stairs. Just stop on the stairs.
What took you so long?
I'm not 17.
Nor are you 70. Put some spring into your step, old sport.
Did you see the flag? It's at half-mast. Someone died.
So now we can use RB to get 3 responses.
Nothing. Alice?
What is it?
No, it's nothing. Lissy.
And with those 3 we can turn around and head back down the farm. We're going to get 5 more responses. You want to head to where the flowers are. The little pink ones on the ground here. They're a good indication that you've gone far enough away. And then you can hit RB 5 times.
Lissy.
Over here, Teddy!
Lissy!
This way!
Alice!
I'm over here!
Where are you?
Right here!
Lissy?
Teddy!
Alice?
And with that, that's all of them.
Alice?
So even if we hit RB, as I'll show you again,
I'm over here!
we won't get any different responses.
Over here, Teddy!
Where are you?
Now we can head up and go to the front door. Now, don't go in the front door, because before going inside, we need to hit RB again for 2 responses. The first and second days are full of these, so it's going to be a little bit of a long journey.
So this is it, huh? Nice digs. But seriously, where is everyone? This is starting to creep.
So even if you look away, the options follow you. They do go away after a time,
They must be somewhere. They can't all have
but we want to
vanished.
wait for her to say everything before you pick your option. I'm not going to pick any option.
What's that Arthur Conan Doyle story? The one about the empty ship drifting in the open sea? That story. I'm tired of waiting.
Now I can push
You
RB,
first, old bee.
and then RB again,
What
and
are you
now we
waiting
can go inside.
Hello? Anyone there? Mr. Fretland? Mrs. Fretland? This is Edward Charles Harden, the American. We've exchanged letters.
for? Maybe they went on holiday and left the door open. Give it a shake and a rattle.
I can't just barge into their home.
It's not a crime if you're invited.
I'm coming in. This is Mr. Harden. Hello?
So you'll get your first
Is anyone
achievement
home?
for entering the house.
Is a bird's nest in December. Hey, you want to check out the upstairs?
Here's another option where you can pick either.
Well, I didn't want to go upstairs anyway. It's creepy.
There must be a sitting room on this floor.
Now we can hit RB for 6 responses.
Betty might be with the Fretlands, wherever they are.
Wouldn't Anna Fretland have written you?
She might have. We left Hanover a month ago. The flag outside was flying at half-mast.
What does that mean?
Someone died. It'll get dark soon.
Where will you sleep? There must be a guest bedroom.
I'm not using their beds without invitation.
We can disguise ourselves as bedwear. They'll never know we're here.
Betty would have fallen in love with this house. She adores the rustic.
You're the Betty expert.
She once begged me to buy an entire set of pastoral dining room furniture for the house.
It's not like she's ever there.
Do you regret coming here with me?
Are you kidding me? I never miss out on a grand adventure. Besides, you wouldn't survive a day without me, Teddy Bear.
Did you find anything interesting?
And that's the last response, so we can go upstairs.
Hello? Hello?
Told you. Empty as an empty nest.
You want to head to the left here and open this door into the kitchen for some more responses.
This is the kitchen. Hello? Anyone there?
Then you want to interact with the front door handle twice.
It's raining cats and dogs. Do you really want to go back out there? You'll get
So we want to enter the sitting room. And we're going to wait until Alice figures out who are the hosts in the first portrait.
Oh, this is nice. Charmingly rustic. The Boston Beaumont would pay a pretty penny for this setup. I thought foreigners lived differently. This is almost like an American home.
People are people wherever you go.
Thanks, Proust. Look! Family pictures. They must be the, what did you call them?
So here we want to wait for her to figure it out.
It's on the tip of my tongue. The Fruitlanders? The Fretland family. I like them. They look like good people.
Now she figured it out. We can interact with the photo.
This is honestly not what I'd pictured. They're very presentable. Not at all like turnip farmers.
They're not turnip farmers. That must be Johann Fretland, master of the house.
What makes you think he's the master of anything? It's 1923, Teddy, old boy. Women can vote.
There'll be 3 more options on the photo you want to interact with.
Old Johann's a bit wooden, isn't he? Like someone put a stick
They're
up his...
posing for a
up his
photograph.
rear end. I say, loosen up, Johann. I'm sure you two stiffs will get along famously. I'm guessing their daughter is the master of this house. She's cute as a button. I can't wait to meet her. She's guaranteed to be more fun than you. Johann went and found himself a delectable bride.
Alice, please.
What can I say? She's a minx.
Anna Fretland is a respectable woman. Her letter was courteous and professional.
Didn't you say she was a city girl? It must have been awfully hard to adjust to life in the sticks. I can relate.
Hanover isn't the sticks.
Says you.
So with that, we can interact with the next photo, which is the wedding.
Wait. Is that... Are they... Who's... They're all twins. All of them.
That's Johann and Anna Fretland.
There are 2 of each, Edward. 2 of each.
Frederick and Margaret. Twins marrying twins.
My mind's reeling. This is just too adorable.
May 26th, 1899. We'll be celebrating their silver anniversary next year.
So here we can go into the sewing room and then hit RB 3 times to get 3 responses.
Where are you, Lissy?
I'm in the sitting room, Edward.
Where are you, Lissy?
In the sitting room.
Where are you?
And now I
I'm
can
in the
go back
sitting room.
in and interact with the bookcase.
The books are all in English.
Isn't that a bit odd?
Mrs. Fretland is Scottish, though she grew up in Olesund.
Have you been secretly communicating with Johann's winsome wife, Edward, dearest?
Certainly not. She was the one who wrote me, because Mr. Fretland's English
I was
isn't as...
only joking. Lighten up.
Then we can interact with the book once she's finished talking in the fireplace here.
What are you looking at there?
A book.
Strange place for a book. Unless it was a terrible book that deserved a good burning. What's the title?
The cover's charred. Christmas 1922. To Ruth. From Simon. Why would someone burn this?
Like I said, maybe it was a terrible book. Is Simon one of the Freddylanders?
I don't think so. They only have the one daughter.
Then we want to go to the table.
Where do you think they've gone?
The Fretlands.
The Fretlands, the Hansons, the Jensens, all of them.
I'm sure they'll be back soon.
It's like a dead land. As though its soul has departed.
And when she stopped talking, we can interact with the note.
Dear Mrs. Fretland, I trust this letter finds
There'll be
you and your
3
husband in good health.
things we can interact with. Once they finish talking,
When I'd be arriving.
you can do all 3.
Where are they?
Do they even have calendars? Maybe they don't know what day it is.
I almost did it too early.
Back in time, they have calendars. Oh, the thought of boarding that infernal ocean liner again.
I quite enjoyed it. So much room for exploration and mischief.
So many opportunities for seasickness and claustrophobia.
Don't be a Debbie Downer. I'm sure your tummy will be better behaved on the return voyage. And you'll be craving enclosed spaces after a week in this wide-open wilderness.
I asked about Elizabeth.
And they hadn't seen her?
Mrs. Fretland promised she'd write if she heard anything. There wouldn't be many female reporters from New York and Western Norway.
Why would she come here in the first place?
Betty always has her reasons. Home feels very far away.
Are we feeling melancholy again?
I've never been this far from Hanover.
It's about time we got you out of that dreary old house, Teddy Bear. Did you hear something?
No.
Must be the wind under the door. Or the churning sea. Or the interminable rain. Or flesh-eating ghouls waiting to pounce.
Alice, honestly.
You're the one who reads Poe to me. Don't blame me for having an active imagination.
Now that Alice is finished, we can go to the window. There'll be 2 things we can click on. Or interact with.
It's really coming down.
How about a quick run in the rain?
You can't be serious.
You're already a wet blanket, Teddy Bear. It's not like you'll get any wetter.
You can see the whole village from up here.
Do you want to go sightseeing?
Tomorrow. It's getting late, and the rain's not abating.
So now we want to go over to this window here, interact with it, and then look at the church. And you'll get another location.
There's the Stave Church.
Do you think that's where they've all gone? Maybe there's a very popular funeral.
The flag was at half-mast, but no sign of life out there.
Once that's over, you can use the left stick, like the resting locations, to get off the location. That'll be a thing we'll be doing often as well. It doesn't eject you fully. And with the photos being done, we can go into the next room, and we'll be interacting with the photo for 3 interactions. Well, technically 4, as 3 more will appear after this first
Those
one.
boys look proud as peacocks. What does it say there? Groovy?
Gruben. The mine.
Maybe that's where everyone is. Digging for precious jewels in the Stygian abyss.
From what I learned of this place during the brief stay in Ålesund, the iron mine shut down 20 years ago. Frederick and Johann Fretland, founders of the Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
They're the spitting image of each other.
Twin brothers and business partners.
And they married twin sisters. Adorable. Who's the boy? He looks related to the other two.
The mine was only in operation until 1902. They must have lost a fortune. An iron mine wouldn't pay itself off in 5 years.
Can we go spelunking? Perhaps we'll find trolls in the abyss, and we can steal their ill-gotten gold.
There was a cave-in. It'll be unsafe.
Oh, boo.
We want to go over to the newspaper clippings here, and there'll be 3 interactions with those, so you want to go through those 3.
Tragic accident befalls the Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
What happened?
The mine collapsed, killing 3 workers, including Arne Fretland, Frederick and Johann's younger brother.
That's awful. How old was he?
19.
He might be the boy in the photograph.
Operations were suspended after the accident. Foreign investors out of Frederick Fretland's mining company. Dire financial consequences for Fretland, who must have had a difficult time after his brother Johann Fretland pulled out earlier this year. The timing is curious, like he knew something was about to go awry. Johann Fretland exits Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
So the brothers parted ways?
Johann sold his share to focus on farming.
That must have put a damper on their relationship.
So now we want to head out of the sewing room into the sitting room and use RB 3 times to get 3 different responses.
Lissy!
I'm in the sewing room.
Where are you, Lissy?
I'm in the sewing room, Edward.
Lissy?
And with those 3 responses, we can head into the next room of the sewing room and interact with the mirror twice for 2 more responses.
Oof, that's a grim sight, old bean.
I'm exhausted and soaked to the bone.
Let's get you to bed.
We'll wait for the Fretlands. It's only courteous.
So now we can look again for the next one.
Careful you don't fall through the looking glass, teddy bear.
So now we're going to open the door and interact with the mannequin.
Betty.
Have you gone screwy again, Teddy? That's not Betty. That's...
Scarf. I'd know it anywhere.
It doesn't look like anything to me. It
She
just
bought it
looks
in
like...
Bloomingdale's the Christmas before last. When she came home that year, she showed it off, dancing around the sitting room until I got dizzy watching her.
I think you're misremembering. She couldn't make it home that year. Again.
No, You're wrong. I'm sure she was there.
Whatever. It's not like you pay any attention to me when Betty's around. I might just as well be a ghost.
Look, it is her scarf. It even smells like her perfume. Shalimar.
But what if that's not...
She's here. I'm finally going to find her.
That's great, Edward, really. I wouldn't want you to get your hopes up. I mean, where's everyone gone to? Something's not right, I'm telling you. Teddy? Edward, what's wrong?
Lightheaded, that's all.
You're having another spell. You know what happens when you exert yourself.
So this is an instance where we have to wait for 4 responses.
Sit down. That's an order from your commander.
Yes.
And that starts now. So just stand there and wait for her to say 4 different things.
What are you doing? Come sit down. You'll feel better after a short rest. Come sit. Stop being so stubborn, Edward. Come here. Sit down, teddy bear.
When she says that one, which is the last one, you can sit.
I just need to catch my breath. Just for a moment.
I want you to lie down. Lie down and close your eyes. It's been a strenuous day. What with the rowing and the dragging of the suitcase up the hill.
Well, what if the Fretland...
I'll keep an eye out. I promise. If they come home, I'll wake you. Now, lie down, close your eyes, breathe deeply.
I'm just going to...
Shh.
So we all wake up throughout the night.
Elizabeth? Is that you? Betty?
We want to go upstairs
Lizzie?
and then into the kitchen. You can use RT to run, although I don't think it works currently.
Hello? Hey, who's there? Betty? Elizabeth? Wait! Lizzie, there's someone outside.
Go through the kitchen.
Are you in here, Lizzie?
And then go upstairs. And then for the part outside,
Upstairs?
we can just follow the narration. We don't have to really do anything other than go to the locations. So you want to head outside,
Who's out
and we
there?
can run out.
Hello?
You can interact with the thing on the ground if you want, but I'm not going to worry. Open the gate, and then we can run down to the noise,
I can hear you!
and you'll have to climb over the stone wall at that point.
Who goes there? Wait!
Then when you go down this path, we have to wait till it comes up with the interactable to go across the log here.
Someone there?
Then we have to head down. Now, fun fact, you can actually go around it, but it's very foggy, so if you don't want to go around and just want to go straight, keep following this. Otherwise, you can go around and skip this whole cutscene that's about to happen. So pick up your glasses. Then we can follow our way down to the dock.
Betty, is that you?
And then you can interact with the fish cage.
The boat, Edward! Where's our boat?
Again, you'll have a choice with Lizzie to pick. I again pick nothing.
It stopped raining and you were sleeping. So I went out and... Our boat, it's gone.
The boat... What? How?
Maybe you didn't secure it properly.
I pulled it up. I don't know. I thought I tied it securely, but... Did you see Betty?
Did I see... What are you talking about?
I think... Betty... It was Betty. It was her. It must have been her. I saw her face in the window, and she vanished into the dark towards the sea. You really didn't see anyone?
I haven't seen a single soul. Are you sure it was her and
Yes.
not...
I mean, I saw her face, and it looked like her.
Well, if it was her, why did she run away?
I don't know. It's getting dark. Back to the house. Then tomorrow.
Tomorrow's another day, Teddy Bear. We'll figure it out. Right now, let's get you cleaned up. Look at you. You've got mud all over yourself. and then you really need to sleep. You must be exhausted. Come on.
And so this ends day 1, and now we begin day 2. So also get you the achievement for finishing that day. So once we get up, we want to head into the next room where Alice will appear outside.
Teddy, come outside!
So we want to hit RB 3 times for 3 different responses.
Lissy?
I'm right outside.
Where are you, Lissy?
Outside, Teddy.
Where are you?
I'm outside.
With those 3 responses, we can go out of the house, but we want to wait at the entry doors of the house because we are going to go back inside after Lizzie finishes talking.
I just about given up on you ever waking up. Sleep well?
I dreamed of Betty. She was in the garden, and she called for me.
How about you, Lissy dearest? Oh, you know me, old fruit, wide awake at first light.
The Fretlands didn't come home, did they?
They did not. There's no sign of anyone. Aside from last night's Mistwalker.
I've been thinking about that.
What? You were about to say something. Well, there must be someone here. And I'm not talking about ghosts. Or goats.
I'll take a gander. The Fretlands will be home soon. And Betty's here. I know it. I feel it.
If you say so, Teddy Bear. Have you had your noodle juice yet?
I'm not rummaging through their cupboards.
You'll be a pill without your tea and toast, old bean. We need to get you sorted.
I'm not hungry. First point on the agenda. Find the natives.
A mission! Hot dog! I'll scout ahead. I'll meet you down by those houses.
Let's uncover your secrets.
And now the map or book will pop up, so you want to close that. And then we can enter the house. We want to head upstairs to the right here. And then head to the piano. We're going to play it for an achievement. You don't have to play it long. Once you get up, the achievement will pop. Then we can go to the chair here. This is the first drawer location. There are 9 of these, and we have to do all of them for an achievement. So as soon as you sit down, you can get up. But before leaving, when we get to the doors, you want to hit RB for 3 more responses.
Alice!
I'm by the village houses.
Where are you?
By the village houses, Teddy.
So now we can exit, and now before heading down, we have to head over to the right. There's a well, and that'll be the second drawing location of 9. Again, the length of time you sit down to draw doesn't matter. So now we can head out, and again, before we head anywhere, we're going to head to the right again and follow this stone fence to a location where there's the third drawing out of 9. Just here, overlooking the village houses. So now we're going to head to another drawing location which will be drawing location 4 out of 9. But before we do that, I will mention that we also cannot talk to Lizzie yet. When you do get up to the tree, make sure you're looking downwards. The goat over there is where the drawing location will be. So we just have to get through these rocks that block our way. And this rock here will give us another drawing. And for this one, I'm gonna let it play out a little bit just to show you the cute goat. And he bleated for me. Isn't that nice of him? So when we get up to the tree here, make sure you're looking down at the ground. We need 3 responses from Lizzie.
Hey, eyes up here! Have you gone blind, old bean? I'm in the tree!
And with that, we can now look at her.
You could bottle and sell this air in Boston. It's frankly medicinal.
This will be a common thing where we don't look at Lizzie to get
Hello?
responses from her, as we need all her responses for an achievement. This is why we're going to this trouble.
Anyway, forget it.
I thought you were scouting ahead.
What do you think I'm doing? Vantage point, like on a pirate ship. I can probably see our house in Hanover from here.
Did you check those buildings?
Knocking on doors isn't a scout's job, old bean.
So we want to go to the first house. You want to knock and then look inside, which is right here.
Hello? Anyone here?
Why, hello, Mr. American. Please come in for a cup of tea and biscuits.
You're not helping. Also, they drink coffee here, not tea.
No one home?
Then we can do that with the next house.
Anyone home?
Unless they're playing hide and go seek, I'd say that's a no. There's one more house. 3rd time's the charm.
So we need to go to this house. As you can see, the door's open.
There must
But
be a
remember to hit
somewhere.
RB once
Hello?
before we do.
Who's there?
Then we can
Hello?
open the door,
Anyone home?
head to the right into the adjacent room, and interact with the letter on the dresser.
September 21st, 1923. Vi desperata. Lissy, found something here. Escalated from words to stones. Blood has been spilled. The curse haunts us all. There is no hope left in... Good Sforlata. Good. God. Right. In this God-forsaken place. The death of the... Jiminy. Death of the children was the end of Grovik. Whatever remained of our souls departed with them. You should see this, Lissy. The letter just trails off. Was never sent.
So now we're going to go outside with Alice, and we'll have 3 options to pick from. I'm just going to pick the boat, but you
Did you
can
see
pick
this
whatever
door,
option you
It
want.
was just the wind, teddy bear. You're as skittish as a pussycat. 3 strikes, you're out.
I don't think anyone's been home for a while. Someone painted the word traitor on one of the doors. And there was a letter. It sounded foreboding. I still don't understand what happened to the boat.
Why don't we investigate? Maybe it's even drifted back to shore by now.
Unlikely. But I would like to know how it got unmoored.
Well, it's a bright and beautiful day, and we have nothing better to do.
So now before we leave, we have to hit RB 7
Handstands,
times for 7
Teddy.
different
My record
responses.
is 2 minutes. I'm working on 3.
The last one
Just go
we
on
will
ahead.
get
I'll catch
is
up.
have you seen anyone?
Betty would
That's
have
when you know you've
plenty
done them
of
all.
constitutionals here. She loves the outdoors.
How so? She's a city girl.
I'm sure she gets tired of Manhattan. And when she was little, she loved playing in the garden back in Hanover, especially around the pond.
Are you alright?
I just miss her. You'd have thought someone would have seen us by now.
Maybe there was a spell or curse that made them all invisible.
Honestly, Lissy.
Or maybe we are the invisible ones. But then we would see them, wouldn't we? No, I think my original thesis is more likely.
The villagers turning invisible is the more likely thesis.
Do try to keep an open mind, Edward, darling.
The weather's favorable today.
I did a little dance last night, appeasing the weather gods. Thor, in particular, was mightily impressed.
Was he?
Promised to back off with the thunder and lightning for a spell. And don't you know, he proposed to me.
Of
But I told
course.
him I'm not into gods. I prefer jazz musicians.
It's quite peaceful.
If no one was around, I'd strip naked. The earth would delight in my bare feet. The wind would savor playing with my hair.
Is that so?
I don't know, I just like being naked. But not when you're around, teddy bear.
What are you up to?
Delighting in the little things. They're like dew. My heart is the morning, and it's refreshed by their presence.
Where do these strange thoughts come from?
Oh, you're a funny egg, old bean.
What are you doing?
Looking for a white rabbit in a waistcoat. Have you seen him?
A white...
We'll follow him down the hole, Teddy. Or maybe we already did.
Alice in Wonderland, I see.
So wonderfully apt.
And with this, we get the last response, so we can head to the
Alive
church.
or dead.
So you want to head this way, and we're going to interact with the fence. Once we get up to the church here, there'll be a notice board. We want to interact with the notice.
July 24th. Memorial service. A commemoration of the accident at the mine this past summer. No services after that.
So then we're going to go around this fence to the wheelbarrow. Here is a drawing. This is drawing location 5 out of 9. Then we want to head into the graves on the right. This will make Alice appear. I wanted to capture her actually appearing, so that's why I'm walking backwards, so that way you can see it when it happens.
All these graves. What happened?
It's a cemetery.
But look at the soil. These are recent burials.
You're right.
Do you think this is where everyone's gone? Are they all dead? I don't like it here. It's creepy. Can we leave, please? Teddy? Edward?
Something did happen. Several people died in a short period of time.
How? An accident? A mass murder? Spanish flu?
I wouldn't want to speculate until I've learned more.
I can speculate for the both of us.
Well, Betty's not here. I'm gonna keep looking.
What about the church?
And now we want to head down so we can go far enough away to hit RB. We will be coming back up though. So about here, just down this rock here, is the
Lissy,
distance,
Church!
and we'll get 3 responses.
I'm up at the church, Teddy!
where are you?
I'm up at the church!
Once we get the 3 different responses, we can head back up, and inside the church, there will be a sign. And another fun thing you can do is you can watch it teleport again if you walk into the church backwards.
Why would they board up a church?
To keep the ghosts from escaping?
Lissy.
Or the goats from getting in? What does that say?
God is not here.
Well, so much for that. No wedding, no baptism, no funeral.
There must be people somewhere. Where are you going?
For constitutional. To breathe some of this salty sea air. You go on ahead. I'll find you.
Now we can head off once she says that. We want to head past the village houses. We're going to head to a rock, just past those for drawing number 6. It's a little bit of a long walk. Continue past the village houses and follow the path. And when we get down here, you'll see the rock just in the distance, and this will give you drawing 6 out of 9. So now we can head across the stone bridge you'll see just there. And we're going to go to an off-limits sign at the fence there. Fun fact, and I'll show you this, if you back into the sign without actually looking at it, Lizzie will not appear until you look at the sign, as I'll show.
No trespassing for traitors.
Cool. Want to jump the gate and explore what's on the other side? What do you say, old sport? Teddy? Hello? Where's your sense of adventure, old sport? Don't you want to see where these tracks go?
They lead to the old mine, and no. I've had enough adventure on this side of the fence. Besides, they wrote no trespassing for a reason.
You're such a terrible bore, Teddy Bear. I'll wager 1,000 clams you'll jump this gate at some point, if you believe Betty's on the other side.
Frederick Fretland. Who are these traitors he refers to?
So you want to head across the bridge. We're going to go far enough away that we can hit RB 3 times.
Lissy!
I'm down in the village, Teddy!
Alice!
Down in the village!
Lissy!
I'm down in the village!
Once you get the responses, we can head across the stone bridge and just down here. And that'll get you drawing number 7 on this rock, 7 out of 9. Then we want to head over to the train tracks here, and when you look at the train track interactable, Lizzie will show up.
Mining operation.
What, mine?
Remember, I told you yesterday. There was a mine here, but it closed down 20 years ago.
I know, Edward. I was just checking for a sense of humor. Still nowhere to be found.
So now we can interact
Where
with
do
the
these tracks lead?
tracks.
Where else would they go?
I don't know. A castle up in the mountains where the frost giants live? And this is how they receive their monthly offering of meat from the villagers. Goat, I hope.
Then we can interact with the minecart.
What did they use this for?
Bringing the ore down from the mine before it was loaded onto boats.
So, diamonds? Gold? Or just boring old silver?
Iron ore.
Or what?
Rock, which contains iron
I know.
deposits that...
Okay, Edward. I don't understand why they just leave this here. Like an altar to adversity. It's creepy.
Rustic superstition. Perhaps they believed they'd attract bad luck if they moved it.
Then we want to interact with the memorial here. There'll be 2 interactables on the memorial.
It's a memorial. 3 men died when the mine collapsed in 1902. Georg Hatlestad, Niels Framberg, Arne Fretland.
See, this is what working a regular job. Did you say Fretland?
The younger brother who was mentioned in the article. The newspaper said the accident forced the mine to shut down.
What does any of this have to do with us?
I still don't know why Elizabeth came here.
And you think it has something to do with this mine?
Or with what it did to the village. Maybe. He was just 19.
How long had he been working in the mine? That's too young for a dirty job like digging into rock.
We're in the real world, Lissy.
So now we want to head away from the tracks, but only so far that we can shout.
Ouch.
A good marker is on the right here. You'll see some graffiti, or I assume it's graffiti, and about here.
Where are you, Lissy?
I'm by the tracks.
Lissy!
Near the tracks, old boy.
Where are you?
I'm near the railroad track.
And with the last one, we can head back and across the wooden bridge, but you want to actually stop on the wooden bridge. You might have to move your camera around to get Alice to show up, but this will get us another cutscene.
But they see and feel everything that happens to them.
There's something very wrong with your head.
Wouldn't that just be awful? Why, I'd be a murderer.
And from here we can go back to the docks, and there'll be a boat on our right as we're going up the dock pathway, and you can pick either option on the boat here.
A boat! Teddy! Hot dog! This is our ticket out of here!
Not without Betty.
I'm going to mention the hole over the rot. You can pick the other option if you want.
It'll sink before it gets 10 yards from shore. It's curious. The state of the boats. It's like they stopped taking care of them.
Seems short-sighted. How would they fish? Or get anywhere at all?
Now we can head to the dock properly, and we're going to interact with the box. This will give us drawing 8 of 9. Now we want to expect the knot on the dock from where we tied the boat.
There's no damage to the rope.
I don't know what that means.
Nobody cut it. I guess the knot could have unraveled on its own.
Didn't you say you used a sailor's knot?
I'm a scholar, not a fisherman.
So, who took our boat? A ghost? If not a ghost, then a goat? The goat's row? Maybe the boat saw an opportunity to be free of the yoke of humanity and stole off into the night. What do you think, Teddy?
I don't know. It was probably all in my head.
Then we want to head up to the shop and not actually go to the shop, just up towards it. And then when Alice says the thing about the goats,
and stay here.
We can go over to the shop.
How would I survive?
Hunt, harvest, forage. People have survived here for centuries. Why can't we?
I wouldn't even know where to begin.
I could learn. I'd start with goats. Goats can be eaten and milked. Probably not in that order.
Now we can head over to the shop and interact with the signage up the top here.
Frederick Fretland and son.
Johann's brother and nephew.
The Fretlands have their fingers in all the pies, including the only store in town.
Also the post office and telegraph. There may be something that'll lead us to Betty in there.
Or at least to some canned sardines. We need to get you fed, old bean.
Now that we can head to the last drawing location, which is up the hill here at the bench we rested on. This will be drawing location 9 of 9. This will unlock the achievement. Once the achievement goes away, I'll hit RB times 3 so you can see the 3 things that we're waiting to hear.
Where are you, Lissy?
I'm by the store.
Where are you, Lissy?
I'm down at the store.
Where are you, Lissy?
At the store, Teddy.
Once we get the 3 from her for the store, we can head up to the store, and you want to hit RB when we're close to her.
Perhaps living here wouldn't be such a bad thing.
You changed your mind about the goats?
The fresh air might do me good.
You'd be alright with it just being the two of us.
I'm no stranger to isolation.
Truer words have never been spoken, old fruit.
Then we want to interact with the photo frame 3 times.
Fretland and Son.
How do you figure?
It's on the sign above the entrance. And on this photograph. Frederick and Simon Fretland. Simon Fretland. Frederick's son.
And Johann's nephew. See, I'm getting the hang of this. Simon. That was the name in the burnt book. So Simon is Ruth's older cousin.
The older gentleman is clearly Mr. Fretland's twin brother.
Twins are confusing. If this was a dime novel, they'd be switching places at some point to confuse the coppers. Damn you, twins!
So now we want to go to the notice board over here. We're going to interact with the...
They had a memorial service for the accident in the mine. On July 24th, in the village church.
For something that happened 20 years ago?
It still affected their lives.
Then we want to interact with the telegraph.
The telegraph is out of order.
Well, there goes my plan. NOSOS.
This was 2 years ago, but the notice is still up.
How can it take 2 years to get something like that fixed?
If they couldn't afford it? Or couldn't get anyone to come fix it?
Well, this place really is off the map. Here be dragons. Or Draugans, I guess.
Then we want to interact with the ferry, which will give us 2 more things to interact with. And you want to do those.
Mrs. Fretland already informed me in her letter.
I know. Still warrants a resounding rats.
I wonder why it stopped running.
Look around. How many people live here? 20? 30? That can't be enough for a ferry route.
Things got quieter after the mine closed down.
They need to move on and find something else to put their village on the map. Tobacco farming, maybe.
They must have been so isolated, with no easy way in or out.
Aren't there boats?
If they're like the boats along the beach, they wouldn't get far. You saw how much work it was to cross the fjord. And if the weather's bad...
It can't be healthy, being so isolated. Cooped up inside, reading the collected works.
Yeah, all right. I get
This
it.
village is basically you, Teddy.
I said all right. The ferry would have made the trip here much easier.
And you wouldn't have had to pay that farmer a fortune to rent his boat.
I had no choice.
We should keep his boat, if it comes back. Bring it with us to Hanover.
And do what with it exactly?
I don't know. Grow parsley in it? Use it in the pond? Forget it. Stupid idea.
With that, we can now interact with the door handle of the store. This will make a crow appear.
Applesauce.
Go over to where the crow is.
I can't imagine they have a problem with punks and hoodlums.
The sign says Is that? Lizzie, come here. It's Betty's hat. She was here. She could still be in there. Betty? Betty!
Are you sure, Edward? I mean, it's just a hat. Is it even a hat? I'm not sure.
I know my sister's hat, Lizzie. I have to get inside.
What about the breaking and entering part?
I could care less what they call it.
So now we want to hit RB 3 times. The last response will be, I'm out of ideas.
Perhaps there's a back door. Or an open window.
How do I get inside?
Have we been around the whole store?
I'm out of ideas.
What
Now we want to head around the
There's usually
side
an open
here
window.
and interact with the window once, and then we're going to hit RB twice for 2 more
Here's
responses.
an open window.
You seem eager to break the law. I approve.
I'm not sure how I feel about climbing through a window into a locked store.
We're on a different continent. You know what they say. What happens in Sweden stays in Sweden.
Norway. Right. So, I'm doing this.
Talk less. Act more.
Now we can interact with the window twice, and then
Won't budge.
Aw, don't be a milquetoast.
Well, it's stuck.
Attaboy, Teddy. You can do this.
I can't believe I'm actually breaking. Whoops, Daisy.
Oh my, Teddy. You're such a sap.
once we
Edward Charles Harding.
Dilettante. World traveler. Cat burglar.
A cat burglar would, by definition, enter a building on a higher
Jeez.
floor.
The state of this place.
Oh, Betty.
Edward,
I hope you weren't here when...
is this... blood?
Not necessarily human blood.
Well, that's alright then.
so we want to hit RB twice after this conversation.
Someone murdered a barn?
I'm not sure how I feel about being in here.
Don't be ridiculous. We're all alone. What else do you suggest we do?
I really did a number on this place.
Why would they do this to one of their own?
Now we can interact with the words.
Trump civility. Barn means child. And mortar, that's...
Child murderer. Edward, they murdered a child?
Someone thought so.
Probably the same someone who vandalized the store.
Interact with the door here. It'll be locked.
Damnation. The hat's in here.
Calm down, old boy. Anyway, how's a hat going to help us?
Who knows what else is in here? There could be more clues.
Alright, okay. Everything's Jake. We made it into the store. I'm sure we'll find a way through that door.
Now we can unlock the door here. And then open the door. Now we want to interact with the torn
It's the same photograph as in the farmhouse,
Johan's
but
gone. At least, I assume he's the one who's been... snip.
Frederick clearly did not want anything to do with his twin brother.
Then we can go around the countertop here, and underneath it will be a list we can interact with.
Why would Frederick keep a list of what he calls traitors?
What did they do to him?
Cross him in some way? Why else keep a list of undesirables?
Now we can head to the door that's behind the counter here. Interact with the mail slot.
These were never sent.
How long have they been piling up?
I received Mrs. Fretland's letter in June, and they received my letter from July.
A couple of months. Perhaps the world forgot about Grovik.
Then we can interact with the telegram, and once Alice mentions hot grub,
Why hasn't it
we can
been
interact with
fixed?
this picture
Perhaps there
here.
wasn't much demand for it anymore.
SOS. Oh boy. If only this thing worked. We could order a boat to come get us. Or, even better, order some hot grub.
And after the drawing, we can look at the key cupboard here.
What are you doing?
Looking for keys.
We want to look at the
Life
key
grind
hooks.
continues.
The keys are all gone.
Some thieving thieves beat you to it. Rascals.
Then the note.
There's a note.
Is it written in Viking runes? What does it say?
Then we want to interact with reading it.
It's from Simon.
Use Casa first, and then the
Casa. I don't
option
know
that's
what
left.
word means. Yai put it means I put. Knuckle is key.
He put the key in the casa?
Casa. I wish I had my dictionary. The note's addressed to his father.
So the key was moved. But where to?
Somewhere safer. Or more convenient.
Can we really trust your translations? You only started studying a month ago.
I spent the summer reading, and I had a lot of free time on the ocean voyage.
Come on, how much could you possibly pick up in a few months?
You know my mind, it's a sponge.
Now we can hit RB just once.
The key's in the casa. Whatever that is.
Don't look at me.
Now we can go over to the cash register and look at the words on top, and you will see Casa.
Casa.
So that's what it means. Cash register.
Open the cash register.
You're a genuine gangster now, old
Select
fruit.
cash
Don't worry.
first,
If you get busted, I'll come visit you in the big house.
and then
The Vandals
key.
weren't here for the money.
I think money was the last thing on their minds.
Wasn't there supposed to be a key?
Here it is.
Grab the key. So now we want to hit RB twice.
I have the key.
The one for the storeroom?
I wonder if this key works.
Only one way to find out, old sport.
And now we can interact with the door. So we're going to pick up the hat. But once you pick up the hat, do not touch the note yet. We need to do 2 more RBs after picking.
It is her hat.
Teddy, I'm not sure
Betty
that's...
was here. And not long ago.
Okay, but if that is her hat, what's it doing in a locked storeroom?
Another breadcrumb.
That's not an answer.
I know for sure she was here. That's what matters.
You know best, Edward. So, what now? If this is a breadcrumb, where's the next one?
There must be a reason her hat's in this room.
Now we can hit RB.
Why did Betty leave her hat in the store?
You keep saying she left breadcrumbs. Maybe the hat's a crumb.
Then we can hit RB again.
There must be a reason her hat's in this room.
Okay.
And now we can interact with.
What's that?
A handwritten note.
I'm not blind. What does it say, you silly goose?
It's hard to read. I'm not sure my translation will be... Johann, you... Nectar. Refuse. You refuse to speak to me, so I write this letter instead. It's from Frederick Fretland to his brother. Simon did not... Bloody hell. Simon did not murder your Ruth. He was fond of his cousin.
Ruth. Ruth is the daughter of Anna and Johann, which means the little girl in the photograph at the farmhouse. Oh, Edward. The Fretland girl was murdered. This is simply awful.
Simon was working at the farm while I tended to the store. I would have seen him had he passed on the way up to the cliffs.
They thought Simon killed Ruth. His own cousin.
Ruth was... what's that word? Playing. Ruth was always playing on the rocks below the church. She must have fallen by accident. The note ends there. Frederick never finished it. And Johann never read it. Not that it would have made a difference. If Johann thought...
The mob showed up for Simon. His father would have tried to protect him.
September 17th. You would have been here, Betty.
Rocks below the church. Isn't the church right above us? Edward, come look at this. That's the cliff. Right there. The one in the note? I bet you 1,000,000 clams.
Where?
See for yourself.
So we want to interact with the window.
I guess that could be where...
Let's check it out.
No, Lissy, wait.
So now we can head out of the store. I will say, do not look at Alice. This is one of those instances. There'll be 2 of these coming up. This is the first one. So when we get up to where she is, don't look at her. We want her to say this way, which she has. Teddy up here. And then this last response.
Edward Charles Harding.
Now we can look at her.
I found it, Teddy. The cliff. I'm standing right below it.
What are you doing? This doesn't concern
A
us.
little girl died. We're staying in her home, for God's sake. Are you completely without heart? Get yourself up here, Edward Hardin, right this minute.
So now we want to head up the cliff. Just follow this pathway here.
Come on, it's an easy climb.
This looks very dangerous.
Oh, you're a big boy. Start acting like it. It's not Mount Everest.
I don't know about this.
Once we climb up, we're going to have to wait for Lizzie to stop talking. And then once she does, we can hit RB once.
Whoops-a-daisy. What is this?
Where little Ruth died.
You're being morbid. And this is a distraction. I'm here for Betty, not because some girl got herself...
Edward! You insensitive brute. You're like the Tin Woodman, no heart. You know, you've grown cold and mean in that horrid study of yours. With only books and bugs to keep you company for years and years and years. There are other people in this world, you know. It's not all about you. You're going to do this. If not for Ruth, then for us. We're going to figure out what happened to the poor girl. Together.
I've seen all there is to see. I'm going back.
You can't leave. We might have missed something important.
So we want to interact with the flowers.
That's been here a while.
Didn't you say
And
it
then
happened
the
over-
damage here in the shrubs.
Family would have replaced it with fresh flowers. Something struck
And
this
then the
bush.
rock.
She must have landed on it when... on her way down.
That's ghastly, Edward. Is that blood?
The girl could have hit her head on that rock. There would have been plenty of blood.
That's awful. I think there's something behind it. Can you move the rock aside?
Once we move the rock, we can interact with the doll.
It must be Ruth's.
Where's the head?
Maybe the killer also decapitates dolls.
Hold on. This pin. This is old. Very old. Looks like something from the Viking era.
We are in the land of Vikings.
This could be 1,000 years old. It does not belong on a child's doll.
Who cares? Ruth is dead and you're obsessing about a rusty old pin? Let's go further up. Maybe we'll find more clues. Come on, old sport. It's not far.
Can you wait just 1 minute so that I can catch my breath? Huh? Did you follow the same path, Betty? Or am I just stumbling through darkness?
Check out the awesome goat watching over us, and then we can head to where Alice is.
You can see clear beyond the edge of the world.
One
Oh,
second.
Teddy Bear. We need to take you out walking more often.
So, the girl fell from up here.
Was pushed, you mean? Can you see where she fell?
We want to lean over, and then you want to interact with distance, and then we can interact with the outcrop
Certainly
after.
high enough to kill a child.
If I had to go, this would be the way to do it. Soaring through the air like a bird.
And landing like a rock. If she fell headfirst on that rock, she'd have died instantly.
Edward, honestly.
You wanted to learn more. This is you learning more. She hit her head and fell into the bush where I found her doll. Happy now, Alice?
I'm not. What was she doing up here in the first place?
Playing? She was a child. Children play in dangerous places.
There must be more to it. Let's find out where this path leads.
No, absolutely not. I don't have time for this nonsense.
We want to head
Running out of daylight. and
to the
Betty's
top
still,
of the hill, and I will say
still out there.
this is going to be another one where we got to make sure we don't look at Alice, but I will give you fair warning for that.
Lissy, slow down. I can't keep up with you. Who knows what's up there? It's not worth the risk of falling and breaking something. Lissy, are you there?
Teddy,
My word. Look away, Lissy.
is this what happened to the villagers? They killed themselves?
It's one body. Let's not jump to conclusions.
What about those fresh graves at the church? There were at least half a dozen of them. Did everyone just die?
They're not necessarily connected.
Oh, come on. Ugh, this is just ghastly. What made him do this? How long has he been...
From the state of the body, perhaps a couple of weeks. It depends on temperature and humidity, of course.
So now we want to hit RB twice.
Shouldn't be here, Alice.
I've seen dead bodies before, and ghosts don't frighten me. I'm more concerned about you, given what
Stop.
your parents... You need me. I'm staying.
There's no reason to stay here.
We're not leaving him hanging.
Then we can interact with the sign. So the sign will give
What
us
does that say?
2 more things to interact with.
Don't suicides
And
go
once
to
we
hell?
interact with those 2
Isn't that what your
things,
father said?
do not
Your mother
look at
drowned herself.
Alice. We need 3 responses from her.
Do you think this has something to do with Ruth? Maybe she came across the hanged man before she died, and it scared her. So she ran,
No.
and
This happened later.
there's some consolation in that, I guess. Maybe it's the killer. The guilt ate him up, and he offed himself.
That's just speculation with no basis in fact.
So now when we say the hanged man,
Was he?
make sure you
One of the
don't look at
Fredminders?
Alice.
It's not Johann or Frederick, and he's too old to be Simon. There's nothing more to do here. I'm going back. Let the poor soul rest in peace.
Does it look like he's resting in peace? You're just going to leave him hanging? You're an insensitive brute.
I'm here for Betty. It's tragic, but really none of my concern.
Betty, Betty, Betty. Always just Betty. You don't care about anyone else. Look at me when I'm talking to you. I'm trying to talk to you, Edward. Please pay attention. Edward Charles Harden. Don't be rude.
So now we can look at Alice.
What if that was me up there? Would you care then? All you do is obsess over a scarf and a hat and ugh.
It's all I have of Betty.
Betty, there she is again. Edward, the hanged man, he's someone. No matter what he did or didn't do, he deserves respect. Would you please just do this one decent deed? If not for me, then for yourself. Or for your Betty.
So now we can push RB.
I'll have to dig a grave.
Then we want to interact with the chair. And then the hang.
I'm going to be sick. I can't do this.
Yes, you can. Teddy. Edward. I know you can. You've been through much worse.
And now we'll be in the kitchen. Once the conversation is over and we get up, we will be hitting
Where are the
RB
Freckles,
twice.
Edward?
It's been 2 days. If they're not back tonight,
They're not coming back.
perhaps they left after their daughter died.
Was murdered, you mean? Isn't that what we think happened? Penny for your thoughts?
Can we talk about this tomorrow? I'm sorry.
You're exhausted.
I buried a corpse today, Alice.
I know. I'm sorry. Why don't you sleep in the guest bedroom?
The couch is fine. The Fretlands could still come home.
All right. Just don't come crying to me if you wake up with a crick in your neck. I'll be up for a while, if you feel like talking.
So now we can hit RB.
I really thought I'd find Betty today.
Well, I told you not to get your hopes up, Edward. I mean, we just got here. It's a big place. She could be anywhere.
It's just the thought of her alone out there. In the dark.
She's a tough cookie. Your Betty. Tougher than you, teddy bear.
That she is.
Then we can hit RB again for the last one.
Restless.
You should sleep.
I'm not sure I can.
And over on the counter here will be
I'll
a note,
try.
so we can read the note.
What did you find?
Someone tried to burn this.
Just like the book. Isn't that odd?
It's addressed to Mrs. Fretland. My dearest Anna. It's from her sister, Margaret. Frederick's wife. The two brothers married sisters, remember?
Yes, and it's adorable. Keep reading.
I really shouldn't.
Really? How else are we going to figure out what happened? Keep reading.
My dearest Anna, I miss you so very, very much. The baby is due soon, and I wish for our family to reunite before... It's been 7 years since the dreadful incident at the mine. Can we not convince Frederick and Johann to forgive and forget? I know there are things Frederick has not told me about what they found and why they parted ways. Their grudge is tearing us all apart. Frederick won't even let me speak to half of our neighbors, accusing them of treason. He's so very angry and full of regrets. It's eating him up. And we...
And we what?
The rest is unreadable.
Margaret reached out to her sister, but I guess it didn't work.
This was written before Simon was born, but burned recently.
So now we can head to the sitting room. Near the chair near the fire is the burned book. We want to interact with that again.
I almost forgot putting this aside when I lit the fire. Wasn't there an inscription inside?
Simon! Simon gave that book to Ruth. But who burned it?
Johann or Anna, if they believed Simon killed her.
But they were friendly, right? Simon and Ruth. Before...
I imagine so. And we know the sisters were close.
I still don't understand why the brothers had a falling out.
Whatever drove a wedge between them, it was big.
Then we can go interact with the family photo again for some new dialogue. We need to interact with it 3
It's
times.
almost painful to look at this photograph now. Their whole world fell apart. Ugh, I can't bear to think about it. Now that we know what happened to Ruth, this empty house is even spookier.
It's a house, nothing more.
You know better than most that souls can linger. Especially if they died
There's no such thing as a soul.
life force, ghost, whatever. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
The only ghosts are in our minds.
Says you. Do you think Simon killed Ruth?
It's not important what I think.
I don't know what to believe. Sometimes children do monstrous things.
Then we want to head over to the wedding photo.
The 2 brothers married twin sisters, Anna and Margaret Taylor. That's the Grovik stave church behind them.
All those hopes and dreams, ground to dust by misfortune.
And then we can head into the sewing room where we want to interact with the photo and the clippings.
These headlines make more sense now. Johann sells his share, and the cave-in occurs shortly thereafter, killing 3 people.
Including the younger brother.
The investor pulls out, leaving Frederick with the bills.
Oh, I feel awful for everyone. Losing a brother, losing the business.
There were no happy endings here.
There'll be 3 interactions for the photo.
It's the same photograph we saw in the store.
Except this one's whole.
So the brother who owns the store
Frederick.
was angry with Johann before Ruth. Because
Because of the mine. It all comes back to the mine.
the mine must have been a big deal for Greywoke.
Grovik. An opportunity to do more than live hand to mouth.
What a blow it must have been to lose it all.
Johann and Frederick Fretland. Thick as thieves, before things took a turn.
Don't you always say that much of our pain is self-chosen?
I wonder about that.
So now we want to interact with the mirror twice for 2 different dialogues.
You do look exhausted. Go to bed, Edward. I'll tuck you in. One of these days, you're going to fall right through a mirror into the world beyond. There's no coming back from that.
So you want to place the hat.
What are you doing?
Betty will want these back.
I don't think it's healthy.
Not now, please. I'm exhausted.
And now we can go to sleep. This ends day 2.
Huh?
I'm ready to pass out. Where will you sleep?
I'll be up for a while. My mind's simply racing.
Don't stay up late. Wake me if you hear the Fretlands arriving.
Of course. And I'll keep my eyes open for any ghosts that might want to haunt you in your sleep.
There are no...
Hush now. Sleep.
This gets us our day achievement. And now we're on to day 3. So day 3, when we wake up, we'll be using RB 3 times to get 3 different responses.
Where are you?
Upstairs!
Where are you, Lissy?
Right up the stairs, Teddy.
Lissy?
I'm upstairs.
And with those 3, we'll be heading to Ruth's room. Before going into Ruth's room, when you're at the door, we're going to be using RB again 3 times. This is for 3 different ones.
Teddy? Is that you?
So RB.
Lissy?
In the bedroom.
Alice?
In here.
Alice?
I'm in here.
And then we can go inside.
This is her room.
Hmm?
Are you paying attention? Ruth. Can you imagine? One moment you're living a perfectly happy life, and then... nothing. Darkness. Forever and ever. Maybe there's something here that can tell us what happened to her.
This is a waste of my time.
We might be the only ones left to tell her story, Edward.
You're just being melodramatic. I'll help you look.
So for this one, we'll be pushing RB 4 times
There's still
for
no
4
sign
different
of the Fretlands.
responses.
Maybe they left town after Ruth died.
What's the point of this? I should be looking for Betty.
I hate you sometimes.
What am I looking for?
Anything out of the ordinary. Something that could explain what happened to Ruth.
This is real life, not a whodunit by Agatha Christie. There won't be a convenient series of clues leading to a tidy conclusion.
Says you.
This is a waste of time.
Edward! You horrid man! Sorry. Please stay. I can't stand the thought of Ruth tossed aside because you're too busy to care.
There's nothing here.
What about
And this
these
is the
drawings?
last one.
They could be
So now we can interact with the bed.
She made her bed that morning. Before she...
Or her parents did. It doesn't matter. It tells us nothing.
Why are you like this today? Betty's not the only person in the world that matters.
She matters the most to me.
Ain't that the truth?
Now we can interact with the picture book. We're going to interact with it
Draugen.
twice.
Hey,
So that way we read the
undead
story from it.
monster from those folk tales you read.
What an odd book for a child to have.
I don't know. Children love scary stories. This looks interesting. Read some of it to me, please.
In Norwegian folklore, the appearance of Draugen, the reanimated corpse of a drowned mariner, heralds death. Draugen haunts the black seas in a shattered boat. The beast has a man's body and wears a sou'wester. But instead of a head, there is tangled seaweed, and the revenant's chilling cry freezes mortal blood to ice. Draugen has the power to enter the dreams of the living. If you wake from such a dream, you have been spared, though someone close to you That's enough of that. It's nonsense, of course. Not something a child should be reading.
Do you think Draugen took our boat? Maybe he's out there, on the fjord, waiting for nightfall so he can return to shore and...
No.
Your soul lacks poetry, Edward Charles Harden. I pity you.
Now we can interact with the photos. The
Ruth was
first
an
one
artist.
is here, well,
This
drawings.
is very primitive.
Have you ever met a child, Edward? She wasn't Monet. She was 8. That must be Ruth and Simon's fathers.
Perhaps. They weren't on the best of terms.
They look like they want to kill each other.
To a child, maybe it looked worse than it was.
Children are more insightful than you give them credit for, Teddy Bear.
Then we can interact with the second one, which is next to it.
She found something.
Where's that supposed to be?
A cave. Or the...
Mine. It could be. But what did she find?
something important enough to draw.
And then over here is the third one.
This must be the village church. That's Ruth and her family on one side of the aisle. Simon and his father on the other.
A community divided.
And then the fourth drawing is down here on the ground.
Ruth never finished this. What does that spell? F-O-R-B.
For Banelson. The curse.
Who's that figure supposed to be? It's creepy. It looks a bit like the Draugen in her book.
A figment of her imagination. But the box she drew. It looks like this box under her
And then we
desk.
can pick up the
Really?
treasure chest.
Let me see. Pull
And
it
then
out.
once it's up on the desk, we can open it up.
What is this?
I believe this might qualify as actual treasure.
Is that Norwegian money?
Sort of, but ancient. Viking coins.
Are they valuable?
Not in terms of monetary value, but historically. Well, they belong in a museum.
Looks like Ruth had her own private museum.
Why would a child have these artifacts?
She must have enjoyed collecting and playing with them.
These are much too precious to play with. She should have given these to an adult.
She was a child, Edward. To her, they were just shiny toys. Wait! The pin! On the doll!
This is where it came from, her collection.
But where did she find these treasures?
If we're to believe her drawing, perhaps the mine. She may have found a grave site. Wherever she found them, she wanted to keep them hidden.
You think someone found out?
These items wouldn't necessarily be worth much, except to a historian or archaeologist.
What if this is how... I mean, if someone learned she'd been collecting treasures, they might be willing to do terrible things. There's a story here. The treasure box, the drawings.
The overactive mind of an imaginative child.
Well, she didn't imagine the Viking artifacts. You shouldn't be so dismissive. The drawings could be her way of dealing with traumatic events.
This is what happens when I read you the principles of psychology. You get notions.
You say that like it's a bad thing. Ruth was troubled. The village was troubled, and... Is that a bell?
A church bell. Someone's here. Maybe... Betty.
Why would Betty ring the church bell?
Perhaps she's in trouble. I need to get to the church right now.
Wait, isn't it more likely to be the person you saw the other night? We should be
I
careful.
told you, I'm not sure that was anything. Come on.
Now we
Go
want to
ahead.
hit
I'll
RB
catch up with you before
twice.
you get there. I need a minute to think about all of this.
Are you coming?
In a minute. You go on ahead.
It might be her. It might be Betty.
So go. Don't wait for
And now we
me.
can interact
I'll
with
be
the
along in a
window.
minute. Do you see anyone?
They must be inside the church.
Then we can head out. And head down to the church. Now, sometimes when you go to the church, the notice you interacted with at the beginning of chapter 2, it didn't work, so you have to re-interact with it. So you'll see me go up to the notice, but mine is not colored, so therefore mine worked the first time. So just make sure you check the notice. So now we gotta wait for Alice to show up by walking around in the graves, like we did the previous day. Interestingly enough, she doesn't seem to show up if you're looking in her direction for this one. You have to look away. I was trying to capture her showing up, but it didn't seem to want to work. And when I looked away,
These fresh graves. Do you think that maybe
No.
Betty...
I'd know.
But
You wouldn't understand. Elizabeth and I, we have a bond.
God, Edward. Your obsession with her is really starting to grate.
so when I hit
The
RB
bell's
here,
still ringing.
Let's check inside the church.
then we can head inside the church. And this time we're allowed to watch her teleport. If you turn around, you will see it.
No one's touched these since yesterday. Regardless of how they got past the boards, there's someone in there.
Now we can interact with the sign.
Gone fishing?
God is not here.
Well, of course he isn't. You won't find God in a church. God is the wind in the trees, the grass between your toes, the brook that runs
That's
through.
nature, not God.
Then the boards.
Who did this?
Someone who'd lost their faith.
Can you peek through the boards?
It must be her.
Then
ringing the
push
bell.
RB.
It must be Betty.
And then we can remove the sign. Then we can look inside.
See anyone?
No,
Listen! The bell! They're still in there!
Now we can call out.
Hello? I heard the bell.
This is giving me
I'm
the
here to help.
heebie-jeebies.
These boards look flimsy enough to break.
Then we'll be able to remove the boards. And then we can head inside the church area. And after Alice stops talking, we're going to be hitting RB 4 times. So don't move too far inside the actual church.
Look at that. The Ethel becomes an Edward. I didn't think you had it in you, old fruit.
Be quiet. Betty? Are you here? Hello? This is Edward Harden. I'm looking for my sister, Elizabeth.
Stop shouting, Edward. We're alone. There are only ghosts here.
There are no ghosts.
I don't know about that.
That bell still bothers me. What a terrible mess.
First the store, then this. What was wrong with these people?
They were angry and afraid. I'm no closer to Betty than I was yesterday.
Maybe she never made it to Grovik.
Don't be ridiculous. Of course she's here. I found her scarf and her hat.
I guess.
I'm not leaving until I find some sign of Betty.
Whatever you say.
And that's the last one for the RBs, so we can go to the rope now. You want to interact with it twice.
What's this rope for?
The bell.
This is the bell we heard ringing?
I don't see any other bells.
So you
And
have
then we
to
want
stand
to
here
pull the
and
bell
pull this
twice.
rope to ring it.
Yes.
But there was no one here. You didn't see anyone, right?
No. No one.
Ghosts. I'm telling you. It's ghosts. So what happened to the hunchback of Grovik?
They must be here still. There's only the one exit.
Maybe it was the wind.
A church bell's too heavy. It can't have been the wind. I mean... I don't know. Maybe it was the wind. There's no one here.
I don't like that sound. Please stop. Stop it.
So now we have to walk past the gloves and wait for Alice to say Edward, and then we'll collect them.
Teddy, look. Edward.
Lissy, look. Betty's gloves. They are definitely Betty's.
Oh, for
She got
Pete's
these
sake.
in Boston before she left for New York. She bought them at Woolworth. I remember the day She's here.
Where? And why would she leave her clothes lying around? It doesn't make sense.
Breadcrumbs. She's sending me a message. She knew I'd recognize her gloves, her hat. She's left a trail for me to follow, like Ariadne's red thread.
We're not in a labyrinth.
Betty will have left more crumbs.
Betty. You're turning into such a pill.
So now we want to head outside and wait for 3 responses from Alice.
Where are you going? Teddy, where are you going? What are you doing?
Once we get the 3 responses, we can head inside, go up these steps to the left here, and read
happened
the
here?
sermon. There'll
Silent
be
door.
3 responses.
God is not here. Their faith was challenged, and it didn't survive.
This is the sermon we want to read, and there'll be 3 things
What's
we
that?
have to
The last sermon that was held here.
interact
What does it
with.
say?
The vicar's handwriting is hard to decipher, and the language. He talks about the village being divided for 20 years. This sermon was held on the anniversary of the accident this past summer. He's asking the congregation to help heal old wounds, to forgive, move on. Something to the effect of, you sit in separate aisles in God's house.
Like Ruth's drawing. I told you, she was perceptive.
It sounds like Grovik was split in 2, between those who stood by Johann and those who supported Frederick.
Because of Ruth?
This sermon is from before that. No, this is all about the preceding 20 years of division and disagreements. Tilly Verandre.
Edward?
Forgive each other. It addresses Johann and Frederick directly, but I wonder if they were even here.
Remember the wedding picture? They were close friends once. How could they allow their grudge to escalate until...
You call each other traitors, but the only thing you've betrayed are the bonds that unite us. Here's something else. Many of you believe Grovik was cursed 20 years ago. God has not cursed you. This curse is of your own making.
Ruth's drawing mentioned a curse. What do you think that means?
It means they believed they were cursed, and that they needed something or someone to blame for their misfortune.
So now we want to look at her.
What are you doing? We're in a church.
Thought you didn't believe in God.
I do believe in civility.
Then we can interact with the painting.
The final dinner.
The Last Supper. Who taught you about the New Testament?
I pick up on things. Most folks aren't heathens, like you.
Then we can interact with the candles.
Isn't this a fire hazard?
They're not always lit. Each candle represents a single prayer.
That's a lot of prayers.
There were a lot of deaths.
Then we can interact with the mess on the floor here.
They considered this a sacred place. For them to destroy it. This was an act of desperation and anger.
Then we can interact with the painting that's just above the book.
Jesus looks sad.
What reason would Jesus have to be happy?
Don't be blasphemous.
Given that this is all fiction, blasphemy is a contradiction.
Heretic.
Then we can interact with the book and we can read
I've never seen you read the Bible
the
before.
scripture.
I've read the Bible many times. It's an important historical document. For he is our peace, who hath made both one, and hath broken down the middle wall of partition between us.
Did you just translate that into Olden English?
I happen to know the verse by heart.
You still manage to surprise me sometimes.
So then we can go over to the other book that's on the desk here and interact with that book. This will cause us to need to find 4 pieces of paper that are lying
The
around.
church book, a record of births and deaths.
So we can find out what happened to the people in the village?
And Elizabeth. I mean, if she was dead,
Her name would be in the book.
vandals. They tore it to pieces.
I don't think the missing pages left the church. Look.
Pick up the first page.
How many pages are missing?
I counted 4.
They're probably all still here. I know. Let's make it a competition. 1-0 to Team Me.
Then we can pick up the second page, which is just near the candles
I
here.
wanted you to find that one. I know what a rotten loser you are.
Then the third page is where Lizzie
Found
is.
another one. You get it. It's right here. Just one more page missing.
And then the fourth page is near the book where we read the sermon. Once we have all 4, we can head back to the original book, just here.
2 for 2. A tie. Good job, Teddy. Old
Stop,
bean.
Lissy. This is not a game. Betty's out there.
Of horse feathers. Stop being so gosh darn tedious, Edward. Biddy, biddy, biddy. Will you ever shut up about your precious Betty? Put those pages back in the book, and I'll stop trying to cheer you up.
So now I can interact with the book and then go through the sequences.
This book goes back years. It lists births and deaths. Here's the 3rd Fretland brother. The one who died in the cave-in. Someone added the word for Banelson, probably quite recently.
What does that mean again?
Curse. That word is all over this book. Not just the men who died in the mine, but other deaths in the last 20 years.
Ruth's drawing and the sermon both mentioned a curse. What do you think it means?
I don't know. There were surprisingly few births.
Perhaps they blame that on the curse as well.
Look here. Ruth Elsa Fretland. She was buried in the cemetery. And the next entry, Simon Fretland. Now this is interesting.
Simon is dead? Oh, that's dreadful.
He drowned the day after Ruth died. Probably no coincidence. See what's scribbled next to it?
Mord?
Murder.
Who killed him? Ruth's father? Or the mob that trashed the store?
It doesn't say. After the children, a half-dozen deaths in a single week.
The curse.
It's listed as the cause for every single death.
Maybe there really was a curse.
Primitive superstition. But something changed after Ruth and Simon. It might explain why there's no one around.
Edward, if it killed everyone, how's that not a curse? What does that word say? Next to those names at the bottom.
Traitor.
Edward? What's wrong?
The final entry. There's no name. Alice, what if...
Oh, Edward, no.
Betty,
It doesn't mean she's...
she's not dead. She can't be. I'd know.
Teddy.
I need to see the grave for myself. It's not Betty. Betty's still alive.
Teddy? Where are you going? Don't leave me!
So once we head outside, we want to wait for Alice to show up, and then we can hit RB once.
Where is it?
What are you doing?
Looking for the unmarked grave.
And then we can interact with the shovel here.
This one. It's unmarked.
What are you doing? Have you gone completely mad? Edward, stop it!
Thank God. It's not her. It's not Betty. It's not her.
Oh, Edward. What have you done?
It's not Elizabeth. I was so afraid.
You're a monster.
But I had to be sure. If Betty...
To hell with your Betty! When did she ever shed a tear for you?
Don't talk about my baby sister like
Or
that.
what? Or what, Edward? What will you do? Ignore us? Banish us? You've spent your entire life chasing her. When are you going to do something useful with what's left of it?
Quiet! Just leave me be.
Fine.
Lizzie? Alice? Come back. Don't leave me alone. Please.
So we want to head back to the house. We're going to run into Alice a few times along the way.
I was afraid you left me. Now listen.
There'll be interactions. Feel free to do those if you like.
No.
But we can keep going on without doing them. We just have to stop for the parts where Alice talks.
Lizzie. Hey. Lizzie, please listen to me. I didn't mean what I said.
Of course you meant it. Everything's always about Betty. Betty, Betty.
I care about you both.
Until it really matters. Then it's obvious who matters more.
I thought she was dead.
I wish she was!
Don't.
You deserve to be alone!
As you can see, she's up there. It's just a little bit further.
Please, talk to me.
What's there to talk about?
You can't keep running away from me.
You think you own me? That you control me? That you get to decide how I feel and what I do every minute of every day? That I'm your puppet? Your little plaything? Well, fuck you, Edward Charles Harden! I never should have come here with you on this pointless chase!
Now, be reasonable. Lizzie? Alice? What are you doing?
What I should have done years ago. Maybe now you'll learn to appreciate us.
Now listen to me. Please, listen. Hear me out. Don't do this. You can't do this to me. I need you. I'm not whole without you. I can't lose you. I can't live without you. Don't, please, don't, no. What? No!
Now you can hit RB,
Oh, no.
and we can interact with Alice.
Oh, Alice. What have you done? Please, be all right. Please, don't.
You make me sick, Edward. Your mother and father would be ashamed. Elizabeth would be ashamed. They did not think you deserved their love, so they abandoned you.
Don't.
Oh, my child. We are all that you have, and we love you. We are here. With us, you are never alone. Do not forget.
No, Never. I never forget. I am never alone.
So for this achievement coming up for day 4, because we will get the achievement for finishing day 4, as it just popped in, good timing. We need to hit RB a bunch of times till the achievement pops. But first we have some dialogue, and there's 3 options you can pick from. You've got to pick one of the 3, so I'm just going to pick one of them,
Wake up,
but you can pick something
Edward.
different to me.
Stop hiding.
As you can see here, those are your 3 options.
Where you go, we go, Edward. You cannot hide from us.
Where's Lissy?
Alice is not here.
Bring her back. Please. I need her to...
Alice does not love Elizabeth like you do.
She loves me.
Not like I do, Edward.
I'm so tired. Please.
What do you want?
I think of you so often. You have no idea.
You just want me to forgive you so that we can keep looking for your precious, perfect Betty.
She needs us.
She never needed you, Teddy Bear. And she certainly doesn't need us.
I can't find her on my own.
Well, it's just too bad, my darling Edward. Because we're done playing second fiddle to little sis.
Wait, don't go. I'm talking to you. Lissy. Oh.
So this is where we can get up, and you want to keep hitting RB until codependent pops. It may take you more or less,
Lissy.
depending on how many RBs you hit
Lissy, get back here.
differently to me.
Alice? Please. Don't vanish on me. Where did you go? Lissy? Lissy. Lissy, get back here. Alice? Please. Don't vanish on me. Where did you go? Lissy? Lissy. Lissy, get back here. Alice? Please. Don't vanish on me. Where did you go? Lissy? Lissy. Lissy, get back here. Alice? Please. Don't vanish on me. Where did you go? Lissy? Lissy. Lissy, get back here. Alice?
And with that, we get
Please.
codependent. So now we can head off. We do need to do the interactions here with Lizzie, so hit RB for them to show up, and then go with whichever order you want, but you will use all 3 of them.
Listen. Please. You can't keep vanishing on me.
Try me.
Why are you so angry?
You do not know anger, Edward.
Did you ever meet my father?
Alice does not want to speak with you.
Then what about you? Are you going to help me?
God helps those who help themselves.
I don't need God's help. I need Lissy.
Do you, though? Did you ever?
What? Of course,
Then we can go through the door and into the kitchen. You will find Lizzie again, where we can repeat the same thing. I'll show you a fun little thing where the wings of the angel are actually hollow while we're doing this, just for something to do while we wait for the
Hear me out.
dialogue.
Alice. Don't go. I depend on you both.
You can never depend on other people, Edward.
I'm not sure you count as other people.
Everyone leaves, one way or another.
You don't. You can't.
Is that a challenge?
Stop playing games.
Are you ordering me, Teddy Bear?
I'm asking you.
Didn't your father always tell you to stand up for yourself? To be a real man and not a sissy? Maybe that's why he put the gun to his head and pulled the trigger. Kaboom! He was so disappointed about what his only son had turned into.
You're a monster.
Takes one to know one. Old fruit.
So now we can head out of the kitchen and we can head up to Ruth's room. And she'll be on the bed.
I gave you this jacket.
Grab the jacket first,
You were here.
then open the door. Then again hit RB so we can do the 3 interactions.
Alice, be reasonable. Lissy, I'm tired of chasing you. I'm trying to talk to you. Lissy, look. Her jacket. I'm sure it wasn't here yesterday, which means
Jesus Christ,
Betty was
Teddy.
here. Perhaps when we were out yesterday. She
Betty,
must have...
Betty.
Betty.
You love Betty more than you love us. But don't you see? What has Betty done that we haven't? What can she do that we cannot? We've always been there for you. Why do you keep looking for her?
She's real. You're not.
So?
What? You decide what is real. We are real to you.
It will never be the same.
When we go outside here, they'll follow us. So if you can head into the next room, it's the
Does not
best
punish.
spot for them.
Who are you talking about?
Why do you think Betty left? She was sick and tired of us. She wanted to escape.
Like mother.
Drowning herself because she couldn't stand being around us.
Like father.
Bang! Right in the coconut.
Stop.
You drive them all away, Edward. All into death.
Please.
As you can see, they'll follow you into the other room.
We're always here for you.
I beg you.
You are never alone.
Stop! Leave me alone, both of you!
You want to be alone?
You really want to be alone?
Fine. You're alone.
Good.
So then we want to go downstairs, and you want to go out the front door. And then you can race to the gate, and further down, I managed to make it all the way to the end
Lissy!
of the stone wall before the day ended. And this will get you the next achievement for the day ending. And now we're on to day 5.
Betty? Elizabeth? Is that you?
So we want to get up. And then we want to head to the left. And then we want to go out through the door here. And then we want to go upstairs. And we're going to interact with the room across here that we haven't interacted with before. And then you want to do the interactions to slam the door open.
Open the door! I'm coming in! Stand away from the door! Betty? No! No, 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 no! Oh. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I thought it was you, Betty. But who? Anna.
So now we want to interact with the note on the dresser. You can pick either option.
It's from Johann, addressed to his wife. Did you notice the handwriting, Betty? He was clearly distraught. Knock ere knock. Enough is enough. After decades of strife, I pray that God will... Tilly, forgive me. I am tired of secrets. For 20 years I have kept my silence about our discovery, but my silence has only led to misfortune, and my cowardice has only led to death. I will make Frederick pay for what he has done to us, for what they have done to our Ruth. When it is over, I will let the ocean take me to you and Ruth. May God forgive me. Anna was already dead when he wrote this. He had no one else to confess to. What now, Betty? Johann went to confront his brother, probably at Frederick's farm. And then?
So the next thing we want to interact with is the lighter here. Again, you can pick either option.
You said this was a gift from another unlucky suitor. It was precious to you. You wouldn't have left it here unless... a signpost. A breadcrumb.
And with that, we can leave.
You followed Johann to Frederick Fretland's farm, and then to the mine.
You can pick either mine or farm. It will go away if you go far enough from the location, but it's easier just to pick one of them.
You wouldn't let this go, Betty. You'd follow your story to the end. All the way to the end.
Now we want to head to where the no trespassing sign was. We're going to jump that fence. So Alice was right, she should get 1,000,000 clams. Cross the stone bridge, and you'll find the fence just up here. And we can climb over it.
What led you to this place? All these fragments. You'd piece them together into a story, wouldn't you, Betty? So, what do we know?
So pick one of the options here, so that way we can get back to running.
Johann and Frederick are
We currently can't run while he's talking to himself.
But something happens in the mine. Disagreements lead to a falling out. And at the end of it all, 20 years later, Johann walks this path to confront Frederick.
So we want to head up here and you'll find the burnt out farm.
Was this
Head
your
past
doing,
it.
Johann? Did you burn your brother's farm to the
Just near this rock, if you keep following it, you'll see the gravestones. We want to read the gravestone here.
Simon's grave. Born December 5th, 1909, Died September 17th, 1923. Why bury Simon here and not at the cemetery? If the village blamed him for Ruth's death, I could really use your imagination, Betty. You'd figure this out in no time.
So now we want to go to the burnt out house where you'll find a safe. The safe is the only thing that didn't get destroyed. And we want to use the safe and unlock it.
What do you reckon, Betty?
Try Simon's birthday.
Let's try Simon's birthday.
And then we can slowly go through all the objects inside the safe.
Another Viking artifact, Betty. Most likely from the same treasure Ruth found. Postmarked in Boston. That's a curious coincidence. Dear Frederick, I hope this letter... It's in English, Betty. Hope this letter finds you and the boy in good health. We're concerned about you both. No word from you for almost 2 years now. All of us still heartbroken about Margaret's passing. We know things have been difficult for you and Simon. Mr. Fretland, we expect you to take care of this problem. If the discovery is made public, the authorities will intervene and the mine will be shut down. Should this happen, we will consider it a breach of our contract, and we will withdraw our investment. You and your brother will be responsible for all debts and losses. Johann must be convinced to wall up the chamber. We have already dealt with the worker who made the discovery. The Fretland Mining Company. I wonder what this unlocks.
Now that we have the key, we can head over to the location here where we will get 2 options to say. Pick either option, but you need to pick one of the options.
Alright, Betty. So what happens next in your...
Then we can walk this way, because until he stops talking we can't run.
Cave, or chamber of archaeological value. They argue about what to do. If the discovery is made public, it's the end of their enterprise. Johann is convinced, or paid, to walk away. Their secret stays hidden. Then, a few months later, the accident. 3 men die. The investors pull out, the mine shuts down, Frederick's up to his neck in debt.
So now we want to use the key by interacting with the door. This will unlock and open it. Then we can head to our right and interact with the newspaper clipping that's right here.
Cursed mine in Grovik. Locals struggle with bad crops and livestock deaths and blame it on... They thought they were cursed because of the mine. A thing like that becomes self-fulfilling. If you believe you're cursed, every misfortune feeds the delusion.
So then we want to head over to the left. We want to climb over. And again, we're going to get a text option. Pick one of 2 options. It doesn't matter which, but it's quicker than waiting it out.
20 years pass. The Fretland feud tears the village apart, setting neighbor against neighbor.
Then you can interact with the tree here to descend. Then we'll have a few interactions climbing up places.
It's a catalyst. Old grievances resurface. No matter who you stand with, you're a traitor. Things escalate. More people die. From disease, despair, suicides, murder.
Now we can climb up. Now we can run for a short amount of time. We want to climb up here. And then we're going to run for a little bit, trigger another talking part, and be unable to run. Because it's always fun being stopped from going fast in a game.
All because of the mine. Because of what they found there. And what they covered up. There was no one to stop it, Betty. They were alone. That's the real curse of Grovik. Isolation.
So now we can run again, thankfully. We want to climb down. Then we want to interact with the sign here.
This place is cursed.
Then we can interact with the doll head.
Ruth was here the day she fell.
Pick one of 3 options.
You were here, Betty. You saw Ruth. Maybe you tried to help, but she ran. All the way to the cliff where... Do you know what happened, Betty? Did you witness it?
Then we can open the gate here. Fun fact, if you look down while walking, when he pulls out the glider, you'll see the glider be pulled out.
Answer me.
And it'll have like an invisible hand. We want to head up through the mine to an interaction point where we'll interact with it twice, and then we'll have to flee the mine.
Oh, Betty. This is Mother's brooch. You always wore this. You wouldn't take it off unless... You left it here for a reason. What am I not seeing?
So now we can then run out of the mine. And then we're gonna have a series of
Betty?
places we need to climb up and fall down
Is that you?
while running back to the house.
Where are you?
I'm on my way, Betty. Wait for me.
Edward!
Stay where you are. I'm coming.
Edward! Where are you?
I'm on my way.
Edward, please! Hurry!
I'm coming, Betty.
Edward!
I'm almost there.
Edward! Edward?
Just stay put.
Edward! Oh, Edward! Hurry!
I'm coming!
So now that we're back at the house, we want to go inside. We want to go into the sitting room.
I'm in here.
And then we want to go into the sewing room.
Thank God. Elizabeth! There you are. Finally. You have no idea how long I've been looking for you. You had me so worried.
Now you can pick one of two options. It doesn't matter which you pick.
Look. Your brooch. Mother's brooch. You must have lost it at the mine. Let me put it on for you, Betty. I wouldn't want you to lose
Place
it
the
again.
brooch onto the mannequin.
No.
She's been dead for 30 years, Edward. Elizabeth was never here. But we didn't come for her. We came for Johann, and Anna, and Frederick, and Simon, and Ruth. We're here to tell their stories.
No. Elizabeth. She's here.
You know Betty died when she was a baby. She drowned in the pond. And you found her. You were just 11. You carried her to your mother. And your mother...
She hated you for that.
She could never forgive you for bringing her baby to her. And you could never forgive yourself for what she did after. You always forget this. Because you don't want to be alone. So you bring Betty back. Again and again. To New York. To Boston. To the house. But always just out of reach. Never quite there. The scent of her. The echo of her. But never really her. All it does is make you lonelier. But the thing is, Edward, you're never alone.
You have us.
And you'll always have us. Betty's... She was never there for you. She couldn't be. You can't lose us. We're a part of you.
Forever. And ever. And ever.
But you need to let Betty go now. There's not room for all of us in there.
I couldn't save you, Elizabeth. I'm so sorry. It is as painful to wake from a vision as it is to be born anew.
So now we're up to the last day, which is day 6, and we'll also get an achievement for finishing the day today. So we want to get up and we want to head outside. Once the conversation with Alice ends, we can exit via
Beetlejuice yet?
the
Might be weaned off the stuff.
fence, which will teleport us to the next location.
It keeps you human. We have unfinished business.
We do?
The final piece of the puzzle.
Ruth.
Come on. Let's go back to where it started. We have an appointment with a ghost.
Up on the cliff now, so we just have to wait for her to stop talking, then we can sit down.
Such an amazing view, isn't it? And the air. Ugh. Boy, that sure is something.
What did you want to show me?
Come sit down.
So we'll have a series of answers to give for this.
Why did we come here?
It doesn't really matter what you pick.
Graphic.
I'm gonna go with murder by random person just because it's more fun
To find my sister.
story-wise.
But Betty's
But
not.
you can pick any option that you
She was
feel
never here.
fits for your story.
It doesn't make sense.
The letter to Frederick.
The one you found in his safe. From Boston.
I may have overheard a conversation somewhere, paid it no attention, but the name stuck. And Betty... And I spun a story around it that put us on this path.
Do you really believe that? I mean, how often are you around people?
Some places have gravity.
What are you saying? Gravewick's gravity pulled us across the Atlantic Ocean?
Grovik. No, I'm not saying that. That's irrational.
But you believe it, don't you? That we were summoned to tell their story.
I'm a man of science. I don't know what to believe.
And yet, here we are. All three of us.
Is this what you wanted to show me?
I wanted to be close to her. Do you believe in ghosts, Edward?
You know I don't.
Well, you've been chasing one for years.
That's different.
What about me? Us.
You're not ghosts, you're alive.
Fair enough. So what really happened to Ruth?
She was probably murdered.
By Simon?
No, I don't believe it was Simon.
Then who? Frederick? The hanged man? Someone else?
Does it matter?
Maybe not. So she ran from the mine. And she came here. And then someone pushed her? If only she had wings. Like a bluebird. She could have soared away on autumn winds. But why was she killed?
Because she was playing where she shouldn't.
The secret the Fretlands had kept for a generation. If people learn the truth, it might tear the community apart. So she was murdered, and the village was cursed. I hope she's at peace. And with God. Do you think that's where everyone's gone?
They're dead. I don't believe there's anything more to it than that. But there's comfort in oblivion, and we won't be alone. We'll never know what happened to everyone in Grovik.
We tried our best. We'll remember them. All of them. Maybe that will give them some peace in oblivion. Could this be your book, Edward? The one you've been wanting to write? A story about people who are isolated, left behind by the world. You can give them all a proper ending, with no annoying loose threads. Edward, is that?
Our boat? But how?
Who cares? Let's catch it before it sets out on another adventure.
So now we're pretty much at the end
I don't
stretch.
understand how this can be.
Draugen got tired of sailing around in it and brought it back to us.
It must have been the wind.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, teddy bear. let's blouse while the weather's still good.
I need my suitcase.
So get a wiggle on, old boy. I'm going to say my goodbyes to all the things. I don't think we'll be back.
Then now we can head to the house, and we can then head back to the boat once we get our suitcase.
Righty-ho.
This is your chance, if you didn't get all the pictures, to do the pictures. I'll also have a video after this of a glitch on how to get outside the map, and I'll be able to answer the question, can you pet the goats? Figured I'd mention that now since we're just running up the hill. So when we get inside the house, we do want to hit RB twice before we go into the sitting room. And we also want to go to Roof's room, so we'll go to Roof's room first, and we can place the toy on her bed. This will get us an achievement. Now I want to head downstairs, and like I said before, we go into the sitting room. You want to hit RB twice.
You know, this house is starting to grow on me.
Are you talking to yourself again?
I almost wish we had more time to dig deeper into the history of Grovik.
Now we can go through into the sitting room, and we should get the last achievement that is difficult, which is for every interaction with Alice.
I'll meet you by the boat.
Do you never sit still?
Don't be a wet blanket. Let's make like the wind and get out of here.
And there we go, the conversationalist for all Lizzie's conversations. So now we can grab the suitcase, and then we can head down to the boat, and we can leave. There'll be 2 achievements left. One is for the credits for ending the game, and then there'll be one that I'll mention shortly after that. And it's quite an annoying one, just because it's waiting. It's not doing anything else but waiting.
Come on, let's go. Row, Teddy, row. The water's still cold.
It's a fjord, Lissy, and it's almost winter.
There'll be snow when we get back to Hanover.
The house will be warm.
Are we going to be all right, Edward?
I think so.
So we have to watch the credits here. I've fast forwarded it ×8 just to get past this main credit part, and when we get to the second credit part, that's when I will explain this achievement. So right here for this achievement, just leave the screen running till it pops. It takes about 30 minutes real time, gets 1 star. Do not return to the title. Even though it says that, do not return to the title. So I thought I'd show a glitch showcase while we're waiting for these real 30 minutes. And these are some of the discoveries. So I sequence broke and got to the goat in the first day that you see run off with his little bell. And this is the little guy here. As you can see, he's hollow and we cannot pat him, but there are other goats where I do attempt to pat as well. As you can see, he has his tongue out, which I thought was adorable. But unfortunately, we can't do anything with this goat except look at him. So here, where Alice tries to call you back, this is at the beginning when you're first allowed to walk out of the house during day 2. You can actually go through the fences via being pushed by the game barrier kind of thing that it has. I never fiddled with this with any other part. I just wanted to show that it was possible. So there might be a way to break into certain areas via these barriers, because as you can see, both fences, they push you through, which is kind of cool. So right here is another sequence break. So when she's in the tree, if you go away from her and don't finish the conversation, as you can see, the door is open, the piece of paper is there, and there is actually nothing that closes the door or anything. So this one is just outside the map. When we get outside the map, which I will show a bit later, you can walk on the water. I can also get the water to disappear. It takes a little bit more effort to get back into the area properly when the water has disappeared, but I'll show you a comparison shot because it's kind of cool to see the two differences. So as you can see here, these are the two areas. Quite interesting how it looks different from water with water. So in this barn here, the wall and the doors are hollow, which I thought was funny because the front of it is solid, but we aren't supposed to see behind it. As you can see, there is also objects that are pushing through it because you wouldn't see it from this side normally, so those aren't usually a big issue, but it's still something cool to see. And as you can see here, we are completely walking on the water. So this part is the part I said with the no water. So I got the water removed via a second glitch once you are out of the map, and then return to this section. As you can see, there's an invisible barrier still, so we can't fully go up, but it's still cool to see the area without water, and you can see all the seaweed, which you actually can't see with the water blocking it, so that's kind of cool. And I figured you guys would enjoy to see all that. And this was the cool discovery I found under the map. I thought it was pretty cool. So this is the shop you go into, and there was a door under it. I'm not exactly sure why there was two doors like that, but there is. And as you can see underneath the store. There wasn't much under the map, but I still thought that was pretty cool. So this is how you get outside the map. I saved this for last to show you how to get outside. So you got to run up against this rock until you push yourself high enough, and then run against the paling. And then once you jump over the fence, you can then go up the rock again, and if we turn around, you can see you're outside the map. So as I said in the guide, I wanted to see if patting goats was possible. So I originally found the goat from the previous video where it's hollow, so unfortunately we cannot pat it, and that's before it gets activated for the scene where it runs away. But this is the 3 goats that we can see from the house but not actually get to. Just before we go there, I want to show you inside this building. A lot of them are hollow, there's nothing in them, as you can see. They're just for aesthetic. And up here, if I zoom in, you can see the flag and the house. That's how you know we're outside. You can hear the goats bleat when we get close, which is cute, but as you can see, the first goat here, no pat option, which is sad, and he is moving and solid, so he's in an active state. The second goat, which is over here, and again, we cannot do it. And then if we go to the third goat, which is on the rock here, we cannot pat goats, sadly, so that gets 0 stars for that. So 30 minutes later, I put this in just to pass some time. Like, literally 30 minutes real time later. Ridiculous achievement, gets 1 star for this. And that'll be your last achievement. Congratulations on your 1000 G. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you.